Welcome me back. Take it back. I told you. Welcome me back. Rebecca had. I freedom. That is that.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Pistons. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Crowder, the tandem at forward. Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Love in at center, locking down the middle. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great aggressive attitude that they played with.
James right side. And they double him up with LeBron. And Brett coming up to the halfway point of the season. Many things can still happen, but it feels like we're starting to filter out who the real contenders will be.
Yeah, I think we're right now, Kevin, in the spot where the tide is filling in both conferences. You start to see coaches shorten their lineup a little bit, making sure that they're getting sharper, getting the rest. And one of the telltale signs, Kevin, is that good teams are destroying the teams that they should, preparing themselves for the playoffs.
6 to shoot. Here's Curry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And right in the teeth of the defense, making a statement early in this one.
Yeah, pinpointing the rim protection with that attack, and no one makes enough of an effort there to stop it.
Here's Curry, following the basket by LeBron James. Curry dishes to McGee. Beyond the arc. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by McGee.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Go back over the history of the Warriors, and something I'm quite familiar with growing up in the Bay Area. The fans of this team really suffered through a lot, now enjoying the golden age of Golden State Warrior basketball.
And the Warriors, as we all know, were a slumping franchise from the late 70s up until this current run. Only 6 playoff appearances from 1978 to 2012.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that, Kevin, because I was going to the games growing up as a kid in the Bay Area. But amazing to see that this franchise has found some success and that they found it in Oakland for the fans who have starved for this kind of play for so long. 40 years between championships, and now the golden era for the Golden State Warriors.
And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And fouled on the shot for the Bucks.
Get these good looks.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And the Cavs over the last few seasons setting records when it comes to three-pointers made.
And really, they did a good job of surrounding LeBron with floor spacers. They doubled down on that when they got Channing Frye. And then when he and Kevin Love play together in the front court, the Cavs can bury you with their long-range shooting.
And here is Curry following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry, good. Curry's got 9.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Brent, in your younger years, your dad, of course, played for the Golden State Warriors. You have connections with the Bay Area, certainly. Any memories of watching the old Warriors team play?
Well, of course, Kevin. I was a ball boy when I was 4 years old, and I remember getting into the locker room and having a chance to get on the practice court and riding to the arena with my dad. And then my years in high school when I made my way there to watch Run TMC and spent my summers with Chris Mullin trying to get myself ready for the NBA. I love the Bay Area. I love where I'm from, and I have to admit it, I love the Warriors.
Some changes for Golden State. West is checked in for Draymond Green. Patrick McCaw comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here's Thompson. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Iguodala outside. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. And there it is for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
I don't think you ever expect to carve out such a big lead early on in a game like this, but let's see if they can maintain momentum.
West, that's good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's McCall. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
From deep, Iguodala. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. In a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
The chemistry.
The Cavaliers trail by 12.
Just watch the way the Warriors run their offense, and have to think about the way that Steve Kerr had set things up. So many options and cuts on every play, using the three-point line to spread out the defense and find angles and niches to attack. Rarely relies on the ever-present NBA isolation plays.
Young is up there with Iguodala, and it's West, and there's Livingston, and it's McCall in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing, and if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
JaVale McGee's checked in for West. And with the fluid offense that Kerr has the Warriors running right now, Brent, it's as effective as it gets and has been for his whole tenure. The passing is just superb.
Well, it's an unreal offensive system with unreal shooters, Kevin. And so, you know, guys understand that if we keep moving around and we keep moving the ball, everybody's going to have a shot to make a shot and to make the kind of contributions to the team offensively that they're used to. The fantastic part about what Steve's done, though, is the accountability on the defensive end. This Golden State is one of the primetime defenses every year.
Here's Livingston. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And over the past decade, we've seen the creation of several super teams. How hard is it to manage the various egos and make sure the touches are the same, or at least they understand why the touches are being doled out the way they are?
I think the teams that have great management and great coaches that are in touch with these guys, Kevin, understand what type of player are you getting, doing your homework and understanding, are these guys at a situation in their careers where they're still needing to prove something, or are they ready to get down to the business of winning? If it's about winning, that ego goes out the door.
Green has checked in for Iguodala. Klay Thompson comes in for Patrick McCall. And Stephen Curry subbed in. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. The 3. Curry's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's James. Here's Love. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. Warriors leading by 10. Curry outside. It's good from long range. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
The defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out. He continues to light them up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. He kicks to Green. There's a good screen. Down low. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
No good from LeBron.
And the Cavs trade for Isaiah Thomas reunites two former teammates. He and Kevin Love actually played a little AAU ball together, both of them growing up in the Pacific Northwest.
And James throws it down hard.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. It's three outside. And another three for Golden State.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's LeBron. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
It's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot.
And Cavaliers fans have to be pleased with what the team got in exchange for Kyrie Irving. An all-star in Isaiah Thomas, a two-way starter in Crowder, and some talent for the future. I think they did well.
David West is checked in for the Warriors. Kevin Durant comes in for Nick Young. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Green comes in for Jay Crowder. Wade, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for LeBron.
And the Cavs stuck to their guns in the trade negotiation. They wanted that 2018 draft pick, which is coming from the Nets. You never know what happens with LeBron this upcoming offseason. They got talent and depth to win now, but also a plan B if they need to rebuild. Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
For Cleveland, they have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That free throw, no good. Well, you look at this Warriors team, so many players with height that can hit a 3, bring the ball up court, and create a shot for someone else. Actually, Brent, sounds a lot like you. That being said, do retired players ever dream of playing on a team like this talented?
Well, I think a lot of guys always think about when they're watching an NBA team play, especially ones that play a style with which you were very familiar with, that they want to put themselves out there on the floor and run the break and shoot threes. And yeah, I'm a little jealous about the way the Warriors go about their business. It would be a ton of fun to be spotted up with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry sitting out there on the wing.
Isaiah Thomas is checked in for Cleveland. Crowder with the steal. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Yeah, they may have some ants in the pants right here. You just have to take what the defense gives you.
Outside Durant.
Let's go. Be there.
McCall. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. The Cavaliers trail by 17.
Oh, come here.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. LeBron and Crowder, the tandem at forward. And it's Love in at the 5, roaming the paint. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Well, Cleveland shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And it's up.
I got this shit out the trenches. You niggas like bitches, whoa. You niggas just snitches, yeah. We get shit go like an Amazon. Inside that box is a fire on. When you can flip it, but how you know it? Eat your drill up like a fire on. Yeah, yeah.
The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Whoa.
This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. They have a lot of momentum right now, playing well and looking very good.
This is a team with high expectations, and they don't end with the regular season.
They sure don't. They entered the season with very high hopes and haven't let any distractions get in the way of it.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. LeBron and Crowder, the tandem at forward. And it's Love in at the 5, roaming the field. Crowder. Love kicks to LeBron. Doesn't go, and he's 0-1 for the field. Here's Crowder, and he makes good on the layup.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
Well, I like the effort. It always feels good to get on the board first.
Now here's Thomas. He has been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. LeBron grabs the miss.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Oh, yeah.
Way beyond the arc on that play. It's the kind of shot he can make, but not necessarily the one you make.
And with Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love, the Cavs have some elite offensive rebounders, able to create extra offensive possessions.
Well, their offensive rebounding rate fell off quite a bit last season, from 9th best to 20th. I mean, they just got smaller without Mozgov and some of the other 7-footers they haven't. And other teams prepared for them.
Corners off the mark.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's an incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here is Smith. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Crowder kicks to James. Wide open look. That's good for Thomas. On the assist by James. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
The game is just getting going. And he's already 3 for 4. That's definitely a good sign.
Got him.
And stolen by LeBron.
Got him. With the fade. With the fade.
He shoots again. And he lays it up and in. James has got 9.
That's what every team needs. Guys getting after on the offensive board. So he's having a tough go at it so far. There's not much dropping for him.
And Chris, we often talk about what makes a good coach or a good player, but to change it up a bit, what do you think is an aspect of being a good general manager in the NBA?
I think being a good manager is about a couple of things. Knowing how to manipulate and deal with the salary cap so that you can bring the best players around each other, but the skill sets have to fit. Best players aren't just what a guy has done in the past or how many points he scored or how many records that he's broken. It's about, does his skill set fit with another player? So you don't want two guys that are ball handlers on the same team, or you don't want two guys that need a ball handler to facilitate, and therefore you don't have anyone to penetrate. So someone that knows how to read and interject different skill sets that complement each other, I think is the type of GM that is successful.
Sometimes easier said than done, though, right?
I think most times easier said than done, because a lot of GMs have some great ideas, but they need someone else to help in that trade or a player that's willing. And so, you know, you have a lot of moving factors right there.
Hey, yo!
Just 3 to shoot. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Shot's good.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
James checked in for Green. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Kyle Korver is checked in for LeBron. From Korver, buries it from 3-point range. Korver's got his first bucket of the game and is on the board for 3.
Anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
I like this. It feels like it's getting a little personal out there. It could make it all the more interesting going down the stretch.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Green. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Rose against throws. And Thompson throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop.
And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there. I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, that's because it was
I am the one.
terrific anticipation. Also the quick hands.
I'm strapped with the gun.
A lethal combination.
And so it's look. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back. The Cavaliers trailed by 3.
LeBron James is such a devastating finisher around the rim. Cleveland's goal has been to surround him with as many three-point shooters as possible, trying to keep the defense spread out.
LeBron and Thompson are up front. D-Wade out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Korver and it's the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Wade passes to Rose. Outside for Korver. In the corner, it's James. Drills the 3-pointer. James has got his second bucket of the night. And the old guard used to say that jump shooting teams can't win titles. Chris, that playoff defense was just too tough.
Well, it's a different time. The Cavs win while taking a tough three. Still, though, LeBron's interior threat is what creates those open looks.
Three-pointer. Thompson with the rebound.
Very slack defender. Playing with fire to leave him that open beyond the arc.
Lead with it. Now Thomas defending. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And this Cavaliers team, for all its talent, rarely in league history has a superstar yielded so much control built around LeBron James.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Crowder comes in for LeBron. Smith checked in for Kyle Korver. And Thomas subbed in for Derrick Rose. They get it back. Here's Love. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Love.
Leaving any player wide open from mid-range, a recipe for getting scored. Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM. He even has a stake in the player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. So he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Timeout call, the Cavaliers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, to stay hydrated.
Here's LeBron. Out to Smith. Takes the three. That's in there. With the assist. Smith got it all tied up now with a can. Poked away. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Crowder. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Jeff Green picks one up. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Hey guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Green is checked in for James. Korver comes in for J.R. Smith. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And Love throws it down.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, he was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for it.
Without no question, she'll lie for me. To keep a nigga out some shit. Before she give me up, she gon' fry for me. Before she break that code.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out. Thomas against Rose. Thomas kicks to Love. From deep, Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
That doesn't go either for Thomas.
A big mistake by the DN. They got away with it.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley?
Absolutely hammered it down. 41 seconds left in the first half. And Love has it in the corner. They get it again. Smith dishes to Green. Here's Crowder. They kick it out to Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another new challenge.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
No good on the second free throw. Cleveland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Kicks it out to James. Over LeBron. Again, James missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the... And Chris, it's a players' league, and yet the officials, of course, have an impact on games. I'm thinking of a certain Game 6 back in 2002. In your opinion, how does the league ensure greater consistency with the officiating of games?
Well, I promised myself, Kevin, thanks for bringing up 2002, that I would never think about that aloud. You know, I'm going to have to go lay on somebody's couch after we do this game right here. But I think the league just has to be transparent. They have to let fans know when the ref is messed up. We're all human, so I think it comes into play when you aren't transparent, when you aren't honest with your fans. We have the smartest fans of any sport, I believe. And so I think transparency is good. The human error is always going to be in there as long as it doesn't go back to the type of human error we saw in 2002.
But, Chris, I do sense that is a goal of theirs, and bit by bit they're getting toward that goal.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, I believe that our league has done some great jobs when it comes to advancing referees and how the game is officiated. When you look at, not only do we have the referee center back in New York, where the referees now can go and get help, and the game is faster. And also, you know, we have 3 refs on the floor, and so and we have the best condition refs. And so I think the game is just going to be better because we have passionate refs, we have passionate officials, and passionate players, and we're going to work together to make sure that this game is the best for every fan to be presented to, and also that every player has a chance to win a championship and don't have their heart broken.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. LeBron and Crowder, the tandem at forward. Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Love in at the 5 spot. LeBron, no good. Pass to Love. Kicks it out to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Wade sets the pick to LeBron. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead. And the rejection by Love. LeBron drives in. LeBron with the block. They get it back. And it's Thompson with the jam. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
This is a critical timeout for them. They've got to come up with a plan to slow him down right here and right now.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Jay Crowder.
And for the Cavaliers, every move they make is going to be under the microscope. When you have the league's most dominant player in LeBron James, there's pressure to make the most of his window.
Wade passes to Thompson. Over Thompson. It's hauled in by LeBron. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. James has got 4 this quarter. And for the city of Cleveland, you can't overstate the impact of the Cavaliers' first title back in 2016.
Yeah, a city that has felt cursed in a lot of ways. Now it's been lifted. There's a sense they're back on a level playing field with the rest of the country.
Wade against Thomas. Rose kicks to Wade. And Thompson sends it back. And he's able to get it back. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
The drive by James. He doesn't hit that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up slack. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
But they better talk about him because he's really attacked them down inside. They have to be able to stop him.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jay Crowder's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Green comes in for James. J.R. Smith's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Thomas subbed in for Derrick Rose. Cleveland also making some changes. Love checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jay Crowder comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Rose in for Thomas. Korver dishes to Smith. The feed to Green. Crowder with the steal.
Defense is all about anticipation. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
Check in for Green. And it's LeBron in for Kyle Korver. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thomas checked in for Derrick Rose. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Cleveland, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Good on the second free throw. Cavaliers leading. Outside Thomas. Love at the elbow. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Love got his second bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
LeBron against James. Smith kicks to Thomas. To the inside. Love lays it up off the glass. And now a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Well, that's a nice look. Recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
23 seconds left here in the third quarter. James kicks to Love. The kick out to LeBron. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
No, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Cavaliers lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Cavaliers trailed 5-3. Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Kevin Love out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Thomas in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. They double him with James. Korver passes to Green. Back to Korver. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Thomas's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 3. James kicks to Love. Great D that time from Green. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Oh, yeah!
LeBron against Love. And he hits the bucket. And that's 11 points for LeBron.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit. He makes the right read, go straight to the rim.
And the rejection by Smith. Love goes in. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Love.
God damn, rest in peace to Lorenzo. He was so bad.
Love's got 3 assists now in this one. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Detroit. From deep, Green, good on the three-point shot.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Thomas outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, and LeBron James good for 3. And now a 7-point Cleveland lead. Green draws the double. And the Cavaliers with possession here.
Looking juicy.
Here's Smith. Here's Thomas. And again, it's Cleveland.
Fantastic rhythm on that mid-range jump shot. You can't give him space from there.
Out to Smith. It's up a 3. And again, it's LeBron with the 3. James has got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. And the Cavaliers call time here. A different look now for Cleveland. Crowder, he's checked in for Green. And it's LeBron in for Kyle Korver. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olden.
Yo, get off of me, yo.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play, take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. See if they can clean it up, guys.
The drive by James. That one's not going to go.
Good interior D there prevents the Duke.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
The pass to Love. Kicks it out to James. Clock at 4. And a miss there on the triple.
The defender nowhere near him. He still can't hit it. He force that one back.
Let's it go from 14. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
1:05 left in the game. Yep, that one goes. LeBron's got 21.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
From an offensive standpoint, he was their leader tonight. Whenever they needed a big bucket, he was always the guy to come up.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Thompson. LeBron with the block.
And really nothing they can do now. They just got to play this one out.
Yeah, you know you're supposed to go hard and complete the game, but they're so frustrated right now. I don't see that happening.
The free throw drops for James. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. And here's Wade. Kicks it to Johnson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade.
I'll tell you what, the